Hey Stampers, it's Madeline from the WonderlandStamper.com. The time is here that the Paper Pumpkin, the 5-year anniversary box, came to my mailbox. I am so excited for this box and to share it with you. I had to take a sneak peek before I went on camera, and let me tell you, it is gorgeous. I just want to do a little bit of a shout out. Nancy, congratulations, you won this box and you gave me your mailing address, so it will be on the way to you. And just so you all know, there will be a secret question in this video, and if you comment below the answer and are subscribed to my channel, you get entered into the giveaway for next month's Paper Pumpkin. So every single month on this Stampin' Sunday, when I introduce the Paper Pumpkin for that month, I have a secret question and you can win a Paper Pumpkin of the next month's. So it's really exciting. Now, some more exciting news that I want to share with all of you. Down below is my Paper Pumpkin link. For all of you that have never subscribed before to Paper Pumpkin, now is the time. If you sign up now, you get 50% off your first 2 boxes. 50% off. I am jealous. I wish I could get that. So your first 2 months, you'll get half off. If you use the link down below, you can sign up for it. And after those 2 months, if you don't like it, you can cancel. I know I'm a huge fan of Paper Pumpkin. It is a surprise every month, but everything you need to make projects are within. And so I love it for traveling or just when I'm feeling like crafting, but I don't want to do any prep. This is the perfect box. So for Stampin' Sundays, Paper Pumpkin Stampin' Sunday is my favorite because I open the box and I dive in with you all. I don't have to do any prep at all. So my link is down below. Try it out. 50% off. You're not going to get any better than that. I would definitely sign up, see how it is, and you can keep going after that, or of course you can cancel if you don't like it. So the link is down below to my Paper Pumpkin shop, so check it out. All right, so 5-year anniversary. Let's get started. Okay, so Paper Pumpkin, for those of you that don't know, it's an amazing mailing subscription that comes to your doorstep. It is a surprise every month, and it always comes with a signature stamp set that we all love because it's only with Paper Pumpkin. You can't get the stamp set with anything else. Aren't you dying to see what's inside this box? Oh, I can't wait. Okay, so this was the 5-year box, so it just gives you a little bit, 5 years of meeting you at your mailbox, creating and sharing millions of projects together, inspiring countless smiles and glad hearts. What will we do together during the next 5 years? So there's a hashtag of Paper Pumpkin 5, and then let's dive in. All right, so these are the stamp. This is the stamp set, and I am obsessed with it. Look at these cute sentiments. I love the mix of regular writing and cursive. So may good things grow all year long. What a beautiful friendship we've grown. Happy birthday, happy Mother's Day, perfect timing. Hello, this gorgeous flower and leaves. And I love this like scribbly image that you can put underneath any of these sentiments. It is just a gorgeous stamp set. I hope you're able to see how beautiful it is. It's hard to show you the gorgeousness over camera, but this is just amazing. So you get a stamp and spot. So over a 12-year or 12-month period, every month is a different color. This is early espresso. And then because it was a 5-year box, we got a gift. So this was the gift. It was their wood embellishments that you can add to these cards or add to any cards that you want. And there are 2 pages of this. All right, now let's get to the good stuff. Here is the kit. Let me open this up and we can see all the goodies. So I didn't do a full sneak peek before I went on camera. I haven't opened this up yet. I just looked at the picture on the front and I'm wowed by this kit. I have to tell you, some months, you know, I make them every month because I always give them away. But this month is wowing me. I am in love with it. So this has lots of flowery images. Lots of nice cutouts, and as we know, and some of you may not, Paper Pumpkin has everything ready for us. So a lot of these images are going to already be cut and ready for us to go and ready for us to attach. I like the vintage look that we got on some of these cards. I really like that. All right, so this is May Good Things Grow, March 2018. This is the instructions. So we'll be making the cards that came with it first together. So it gives you really nice detailed instructions. And then on the back, I always remind you all to look on the back. It gives you the pictures, tells you what's in your kit, which is nice when you're going back and looking at old kits and trying to figure out what you still have left. But my favorite part is that it tells us the coordinating Stampin' Up! Colors: Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Flirty Flamingo, Fresh Fig, Powder Pink, and Soft Suede. That way, when we do alternatives, we can go into our craft room and use these supplies in order to make other cards or projects. So let's get started and see what's in this kit. So I have some white baker's twine. Oh, everything fell out. White baker's twine. Look at how many Stampin' Dimensionals they gave you. I wish we could order them like this. Look at this. There are so many. And let me tell you, when you're done making these cards, you always have extra supplies that you're able to use for other projects. We got some glue dots. These gorgeous cutouts. Look at that. Oh, I love that. Some strips that are already adhesived on the back for us. We have a lot of card bases here, so some Fresh Fig card bases, and I've told you this in previous videos, to make your Paper Pumpkin go further, you could cut these in half and attach it to your own A4 card base. That's that. That way you can use more of these. Here they are in Crumb Cake. And then we have these gorgeous envelopes that have those really pretty, oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. I didn't even notice that. Wow. And they also have the really nice paper inside. Wow, that caught me off guard. That is so pretty. I did not expect that to be on the envelope. How pretty. And these are gorgeous. So we got lots of little envelopes that you're able to put the cards that you've made into them. Can you imagine getting that in the mail? It's gorgeous. And then we have some papers that have the design on them already. They are white on the back if you want to stamp something else on it. But how could you ignore that? Beautiful. And then look at this. These are all already pre-made for us. They are cut out and ready to be put on our envelopes and on our cards. And it tells you even, this is like detailed. This is way more detailed than I've ever seen their kits. It tells you what everything is. So like this is all for one card. This is all for second card. See, card 1, card 2. So they're on it this month. This is a gorgeous set. We got some really nice that woven thread in Fresh Fig. I have this and it's a fan favorite of mine. We have some fasteners, some really dark gold fasteners, some really pretty enamel shapes in Powder Pink and Fresh Fig. And that's it. Man, there's a lot in this kit. I can't wait to start making some cards. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to make these cards together. So I'm going to have the instructions. They'll be off camera, but I will go through it with you and we'll see how to make these. And then I will do some alternatives with you. And then my 30-second Thursday this week will probably be about this kit too. So make sure to hit that red subscribe button and hit the bell so that way you won't miss another video of mine. And very important, if you participate in the competition, so I will be giving away an April Paper Pumpkin box to one lucky winner who puts a comment down below to the secret question that I'm going to ask in this video. And you're subscribed to my page, you'll have the opportunity to win the Paper Pumpkin box. But here's the thing, is that when you win, you only get 48 hours to tell me that you've seen that you've won. I need your mailing address within 48 hours. And a lot of people have missed out because they're not seeing my video where I announce who's won. Make sure to hit that red subscribe button and hit the bell, because that way you'll be able to see if you've won. Because after 48 hours, it goes to the next person, and you miss out on winning the box. So I would definitely hit that red bell so that you know that you will know when I post a video with the winner, which is usually around the 9th of the month. So again, congratulations to Nancy. She got right back to me, and she will be getting this box. So Nancy, what you're seeing me make, you're going to be able to make. So I'm so excited for you. All right, so I'm going to take out my stamps here, and we are going to use the one that says, "May good things grow all year long." Another thing with Paper Pumpkin is that you get a D block for free when you first sign up. I'm going to use one of my regular D blocks, but just so you know, you get everything you need. If you're a first-time subscriber and you're you're on the fence about, oh, should I try this, should I not? I'm telling you, even if you hate the projects that come with the Paper Pumpkin, you could make totally different projects with it and still love it. So I would definitely sign up and just try it out. You don't have anything to lose. 50% off is a bargain. All right, so I'm just going to have my Pierce mat out here because these are photopolymer stamps, and I'm just getting them nice and inked on this Early Espresso. So pretty. All right, so that one is for May All Good Things Grow, and I'm actually going to put this away. I took the wrong one. It's going to be, looks like there's actually 3 cards you can make. So I need that size, and I need, it's nice because everything is so nicely labeled on this. So I'm taking off of this that has the cards all labeled of what we're going to need. So we did the May All Good, what was it? May Good Things Grow All Year Long. I'm going to do the What a Beautiful Friendship We've Grown. I'm going to do that one. And then I'm going to do the Happy Birthday and the Hello one. So this goes on here. Happy Birthday. And then we're going to do Hello on this one. So there's a lot of steps for this card. So we'll see. I'm going to try to get to the alternates on this just because of how many gorgeous things there are in this. It might take a little bit longer than usual, so hang with us. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp these. I want to get all of my sentiments stamped and out of the way so that then I can start putting the cards together. So I love the sentiments in this kit. They're so beautiful. So what a beautiful friendship we've grown. Look how pretty. And these are a little bit smaller, so there's a hello stamp. So I laid them all out on the papers and so that they're ready to go. I know where I want them. They can easily attach to my block. There we go. I hope everyone is having a fabulous Sunday. I'm still a little bit congested, but I got to do my nails this morning and I had breakfast. It was a good Sunday so far, and now I'm comfy and stamping, my favorite thing, with all of you. All right, there we go. So the stamping is done, and now what we want to do is we need to start putting the cards together. But actually there is one more stamping. They have that really pretty, like, scribbly design on the stamp, this. That's really good for in the corners of cards. So on one of the card pieces, this one, the pink one, we're going to put that design in all 4 corners. So I'm just going to get it on my block. And I want to get nice and inked. And every time I do a corner, we're going to get it nice and inked again. All right, one more corner after this. And just remember, the secret question will be coming up. You'll have to make sure to answer and answer it in a way where it's not giving anything too much away so that other people will have to watch in order to get it. All right, there we go. We have our little corners stamped, and now we're going to lay those sticky strips onto this and this. So they want the ribbon on this card, so we're putting 2 pieces of ribbon down on it. So you could use your glue dots or you could use your adhesive that you have, but they have 2 strips that they've angled. So let's get this going here. All right, so they have 2 pieces of ribbon that they've made the same height. So let's do that first. Just get them to the same length here. And then they've put them together. And we're going to cut them at an angle. Okay, so we're just at an angle on both sides. And then when you lay them down, you're just going to put them opposite. So one's going to go like this, and one's going to go like this, just like that. And you can make them a little shorter if you want. I think I might make them a little shorter. They look a little bit long to me compared to the picture. There we go. So you can use your glue dots or use your adhesive, but they get put right here. I'm going to use my adhesive just to lay them down, just so it gets a nice even piece of adhesive on it. There we go. And then the other one. That way also it helps it straighten out. The only thing I don't like about this ribbon is it kind of gets wrinkly. So this is nice to be able to put like a full piece of adhesive on it just to make sure that it stays unwrinkly. There we go. There is our ribbon. And then we're going to take one of the adhesive strips that were in here that were already all stickered for us and lay it down. Okay, so I'm going to do the yellow one. And this is going to go across just a little bit from the bottom. You may have to cut some off. There's a little bit of excess. I'm just going to trim it off. Okay, so that's what we should have right now. And then we're going to start putting down all the pieces that are ready for us. So on this card, this is going to attach here. And then we have our cutouts. So this is for, let's see what this one, this says card 1. So this is where the instructions, I have to look back on the picture and see. Okay, so even though this all says card 1, it's actually like a little bit on both. See that? So these pieces are for card 1, I think. And then this big piece and these are for card 2. That's the way I'm saying it. Oh, there's another one down here. Oh, okay. So again, even though the instructions, I would go back to your picture and just check. And you don't have to follow the instructions to a T. You can always go different than what it says. So that's why they gave you so many dimensionals, because all of these are going to get put up on dimensionals to make them 3D. Okay, so first I'm going to put this down. And I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to use dimensionals for all of it. Make sure you get the paper up. And this is going to go onto the ribbon right in the middle. And then I'm going to do a little something extra here that's not in the instructions. I'm going to put one dimensional down, take up the paper, and then put another dimensional on top of that to give it some more height than the rest of the card. I like doing that just to give have different dimensions on the card. And then the leaf, I'm just going to do one so that it's lower than the flower. Look at that. I love that. And we'll do the same thing for this flower and leaf. So just one on the flower, or I mean 2 on the flower and 1 on the leaf. Okay, so lift that one up. Put that down. You could even do like 3 on one flower. It's just hard. Be careful when you're mailing them with any kind of dimension, because you do have to put a little bit of extra postage with it. And I'm going to put this leaf hanging off down here. There we go. Isn't that pretty? I love that. Okay, so now we are going to look back on the picture and see what we're doing with this. So now that's done, we're going to attach it to that crumb cake layer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half right now, because I want to be able to make more cards with this. So as you've seen, if you've seen my previous videos, is that I like to make card fronts. And then I put them on a card base when I'm ready to give them away, just so that I'm saving supplies until I'm ready. So I am a fan of card fronts. And there we go. There is our first card. Isn't it so stinking cute? They did an awesome job. I love this. And I can't wait to make alternatives, especially with these flowers. Oh, they're so pretty. And we have the stamps that we can do a lot of fun things with the flowers. So stay tuned. I can't help it. We're going to have to make a long video and make some alternatives. Okay, so the next card is going to be working with this, okay? And we're going to use this tag. So just pop these out, these little holes that are in there, and we're going to tie a string around it. And I just saw from the front cover that they actually did two of these. They did the yellow and they did the pink. So let's get this attached. Just so we have a little bit of both colors here. Make sure they're nice and smooth down. You may have to use a little bit of adhesive. All right, so then we're going to take our baker's twine here, and that's what these holes are for, is we're going to tie some string through it and make a bow. So let's just find where this ends. You got a lot of string. They gave us a lot. It's just finding the end that's the hard part. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to make a loop through here. Okay, and that way it'll look like it's, see how it looks like it's going around, and then one is going to come out this way. So I've made a loop so that when I come over here I have two strings. You see that? And one of them, I haven't cut it away from the spool yet. One of them I'm going to put through this hole and the other one I'm not. Okay, so now it should look like this. So you got a loop. You might have to use some glue dots to keep the string where you want it. And now I've taught my club a trick over the weekend. I never cut from the spool of string until my bow is done, and it helps me a lot. I'm a lot less stressed trying to make my bow if I know that I have some extra string to work with. There we go, and then you can adjust. Okay, and then I would cut. Okay, so I'm going to change this so that it's, I'm going to cut the strings off so that there's not a lot of extra string there hanging around. Okay, so that's going to go here, and I'm going to put these big leaves that are hanging out here around it. Okay, so you don't really need any more flowers because we've got such a pretty background. There we go. Isn't that so pretty? And we're going to put some enamel dots as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use Stampin' Dimensionals on this card until the banner. So I'm going to stick down these leaves just with regular adhesive. They are so pretty. Okay, just like that. And then I'll put dimensionals on the back of the banner. Just like this. And that'll kind of help reinforce the string as well where we want it. You could do more than 2 dimensionals if you want. It's totally up to you. And then I'm going to put this here. And we have those really pretty enamel pieces that I just need to find here. That I'm going to place a few of them around this card. So just probably 2 or 3 of them. And I like this powder pink one. I'm going to do this one. And this is just a little extra sass that you can add on. Oh, it got stuck to my finger. There we go. Okay, and then this goes on to the dark color card front, the Fresh Fig. And again, I'm going to cut this in half so that I can use the other side and do more cards and more alternatives. I really try to make the paper pumpkin box go as far as it can. I'm going to use regular adhesive to attach this on. And if you're looking for adhesive, you can go to the link down below, and it shows where I got my Scotch Advanced Tape Glider. It's on my Amazon affiliate link down below. It's my favorite adhesive. Okay, so that is the 2 card fronts that we've done so far. There is now the envelopes that these go into. So let me grab 2 of those to show you what we're working with here. All right, so here's one and here's another. All right, and what they've done is you take this big flower that's all ready for us. It's humongous. It's so pretty. There's little pieces that you could use your poker tool just to get out. These come out. Here we go. Okay. And then we're going to put this any way that you want on here. I think I'm going to do just like this. And you can use dimensionals. You could use regular adhesive, whatever you'd like. Because it's an envelope, I'm just going to put regular adhesive on. And I'm going to try to place it like they have. There we go. And then what they did was they tied a piece of ribbon, or not tied, but cut a piece of ribbon that's going to hang out here. And they made it into little, just cut the ends to make it into a little bow here. Or not a bow, but a little banner. Okay. Oop. Having some trouble with the banner. And you don't have to make it a banner if you don't want to. It would look perfectly good with just the ribbon, I think, on the edges. You know, just regularly cut. Okay, they attach this down, and then the happy birthday goes over it. See? Look how pretty that is. So let's do that quick. So again, I'm going to put adhesive along the whole ribbon, because I really think that that holds everything together nicely. It makes it so the ribbon doesn't look wrinkled. And then I'm going to do 2 dimensionals on the back of this happy birthday banner, and then center it on there. Look how cute. And then this is a ribbon or a card that you could put your finished card into, and they give you these little circles that you can add onto here to give it some flair, and then you can tie it together with a ribbon. How stinking cute. They did a great job on this box. All right, and let's finish up. This one, they did, again, the same thing. So they cut a piece of the fresh fig ribbon. And I'm going to do this one without the banner. I'm just going to do the ribbon cut so you know what I mean here. Okay, and I'm going to place this right here. And then they put the hello over it, just like that. And we'll do dimensionals. Theirs looks more flat, but I like the dimensional look. Peel up the paper. Put it in the center, and then it's good to go with your card. So these 2 match. And then you can put it right in here, and they give you the fresh fig color circles to add onto here, and then tie a little ribbon. So cute. I love it. Okay, so that was it for the projects that this kit comes with. Stay tuned for the alternates and the secret question to win the next kit for next month for Paper Pumpkin. You have to subscribe, and you have to put your comment down below, and make sure to hit the red subscribe button with the bell, so that way you'll see the video when I announce next month's winner, so that if you win, you'll get the box. All right, stay tuned for the alternatives. Okay, Stampers, so the alternative that we're going to do today is an awesome album It could be a small album, it could be a large album, using everything from your Paper Pumpkin kit. So if you go back in my videos quite a ways, I can put a link down below. I did an envelope album where I used only envelopes for the album and did a really cool binding technique. So that's what kind of gave me the idea for this. And I love something that I can give to someone that I could put pictures in or little journal clips. So let's get started. I'm going to do a very small version of this, so you could do really anything you want to do with this, but we are going to make a really quick album. So my idea is I'm going to take 2 of these envelopes that have the words on them, not the one with the flowers on them. I'm going to attach these together, so I'm going to just go along with the steps, and you'll see the end result here. So I'm going to put a few lines of adhesive on here. If you're only using what's in your kit, I would use a lot of glue dots, but because we're making an album, I would use something that's heavy duty. You're going to line up these cloud-like shapes here and just press them together so they're nicely conjoined. All right, and then you're going to need 2 of the Fresh Fig card bases. So I'm going to cut them in half, of course. And then I'm going to use 1 of the crumb cake bases, and we're going to cut them all in half. Okay, so here I'm just going to cut along the crease. All right, and then again with the Fresh Fig one. Okay, so we should have 4 pieces of Fresh Fig and 2 of the crumb cake, and you could use papers from your own stash if you want to do different colors. All I'm going to do is 2 of these are going to go here, and they're going to go from the crease. All right, so I want like this kind of greenish covered up as much as possible, so that's why I would even them from the crease out and just have a little bit of extra here, and you'll see why that'll be okay in a minute. And then I'm going to take the other 2 Fresh Fig pieces, and they're going to line up like this. So then they're a page. Do you see? So that gave us some more room to put some pictures or some notes or something. All right. And then I'm going to cut slits in these parts so that then we can use these crumb cake pieces with little flowers attached as the pull mechanism to have them inserted, and they can pull in and out for someone to use. All right, so let's start putting this together. First, I'm going to put down the Fresh Fig pieces that are going to be on the inside here. So I'm going to line it up with the crease and just get it as even as I can. All right, so there's one side, and then I'm going to do the other side. And then we'll take the other 2 pieces of Fresh Fig and we'll make that flipping page. So when you go on this side, you want to line up the other side Fresh Fig that you just put down, just to make sure that it looks even. Okay, and then place it down. And then we're going to put adhesive on both of these sides of Fresh Fig. And I'm going to attach it to this little flap that I have here. But I'm going to line it up with our page that's on the album. That way I know that it'll all be even when it closes up. And then just line this up. And you can always do trimming later. So line that up. There we go. So see, the album is coming together rather quickly. See how there's some white around? So this is where you could take your scissors and trim this. Just so that there is no white showing. And I don't want to cut the green part there, so I came around on this side to just trim this. And it looks like it's popping up a little bit, so I am going to put some more adhesive there on the green. There we go. All right, so now we have our little album coming together, see? And so when you close it, it's a little bit thicker now, and you'll see what we're going to do. All right, so first, I'm going to snip off the smallest amount up here. So I'm going to go to this line, and that way these we can put things into. Okay, and we just want to make sure that they're fully open. So this side is, we can always even it up. Okay, and then this side just needs a little bit more love here. So again, we're going along that line. We're just cutting these open so that we can put more pages into our album. Okay, so there we go so far. We have these now nicely cut open. See? Okay, you're going to take your pieces of crumb cake that we have cut already, and you're going to take those flowers that are on here, or the leaves, whatever you'd like. I'm going to do the flowers just because I love them so much. I'm going to take the yellow one and the pink one. And I'm going to take the leaves as well. One leaf to go with each one. Now, what I'm going to do is you want to see how far this paper goes inside, okay? And it might be the whole length. It is. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the flower as far out as we can. We're not using dimensionals, okay? So I'm just going to put a little tiny piece of tape on one of the petals, and I'm going to stick it just like that. We want it to be as far out as possible. And I'm going to put the leaf on top or underneath the flower, but giving it some more length, and you'll see why in a second. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive on the end of this leaf and then stick it onto the flower, and then put it into this envelope here. Okay, and you'll see that when this is all the way in, the flower is sticking out. So it's kind of like a tab. Okay, and we could put a little journal entry on here. We could put a picture. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this, I'm going to decorate it like a scrapbooking page, okay? So I'm going to put this flower piece of paper. All right, let's get to our secret question, right? Okay, so my secret question to you is, when I'm in my craft room, I have a guilty pleasure TV show that I'm always watching. It's a show that I can't watch downstairs with my boyfriend. It's something that I want to watch. And right now it is The Good Wife. So my question to you is, what's your guilty pleasure that you like to watch or listen to when you're crafting, whether it's a podcast or an audiobook or a TV show? I'd love to hear what it is. So make sure to comment down below what your secret answer is to the secret question. And also, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, because even if you comment and you're not subscribed to my channel, you're not going to be able to win the prize. And make sure to hit the red subscribe button and the bell, because that way, if you do win, you will get to see the video as soon as it's released. Because I've had a lot of people who haven't been able to get their winnings because they've missed the video and they missed that 48-hour window that I have open. So make sure to hit the red subscribe button and the bell so that you'll get an alert when I post the video that is announcing the winner. All right, so the secret question, make sure to put the secret answer down below, and the red subscribe button and the bell. Okay, so now I've made a really cute little insert to this album. Isn't that so cute? I love it. All right, and then I'm going to do the other side, and I'm going to do it with the other flower. All right, oh, here it is. So here's my other piece, and I have the flower. I'm going to put it down here instead. Again, I'm going to just put a little bit of adhesive on the end petal. Okay, and then same thing with the leaf, just a little bit of adhesive. Stick it underneath just like that. And then you can add one of the fun little pieces of paper that they gave us. I'm going to do the pink one just to match. And this is a super easy project. It could be a nice birthday gift that you're giving away, or a shower. And you could use more of the envelopes to make it a bigger album. All right, so there's just quick and easy piece of designer series paper. I'm going to slide it in here and see how the flower sticks out. So that way they know to pull it. I just love it, and it looks nice because it has the nice flowers. So then you could decorate the front any way you want. You could use the stamps that this comes with. You could use the paper. You could use these nice little embellishments. And this, I did not take anything from my craft room yet to add to this. This is all from the Paper Pumpkin box, and I haven't even done much yet. It's just a starting idea of an alternative. So this is just an easy envelope album. I'll probably show you later on in my other videos throughout the week if I add anything to this. So 32nd Thursday, I'll have some more Paper Pumpkin alternatives, so make sure that that red subscribe button is pressed with the bell, so then you'll see it. And stay tuned. Make sure to answer the secret question. I hope you like the alternative and all the projects that we made with this. Let me pull out those cards that we made. I just love them. They did such a good job on this Paper Pumpkin box. I hope you enjoyed. And Nancy, again, congratulations for winning this kit. You'll get to make these cards, and I can't wait to see what you all make. In addition to the secret question, post some pictures down below of the cards or projects that you made with this Paper Pumpkin kit. I want to see it. Thanks so much for watching, and thank you so much for your support being on my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it and love that everyone is so welcoming, and I'm really enjoying all of these videos that I'm making for all of you. So for now, keep stamping, Stampers. I'll see you soon. Bye.